Uh, Today I'm going to be dealing with improper and mixed fractions. So an improper fraction can be converted into a mixed fraction, and therefore let's find out. So if I have, for example, an improper fraction. So an improper fraction is the one with a numerator that's bigger than the denominator. And therefore, if I have, for example, P all over Q. So you find that this is a numerator and this is the denominator. So you find that out of that, this one is always bigger compared to this. So you find that the denominator is smaller than the numerator. So we refer this as an improper fraction. So an improper fraction can be converted into a mixed fraction in such a way that, and so if I have my example here, that for example 3 all over 2, to convert this into a mixed fraction, I'll have something that would be 3, 2. So 3 divided by 2, I'll get 1, and then 1 times 2, I'll get 2. So if I subtract here, I'll get 1. And therefore, to write this as a mixed fraction, 3 out of 2 would be equals to, I start with the answer I've got, for example, 1, and the remainder, 1 all over 2. And this would be a mixed fraction. So a mixed fraction is one that contains a whole number and a fraction. That's why it is called a mixed fraction. So that if I have 1, so this is 1, so out of that, this would be my answer. So let's have another example. If I have 10 all over 7, so this, to convert this, I would have 10 divided by 7. So 7 goes into 10 once. So 1 times 7, I'll get 7. Subtract here, I'll get a 3. And therefore, this 10 all over 7 would be equals to, I would have 1 whole number, 3 divided by 7. And therefore, I'm having this. So this is how you can convert an improper fraction into a mixed fraction. So let's have another example. If I have, for example, 20 divided by 9. So you find that to convert this, I would have, if I have, this is 20 and this is 9. So 20 divided by 9, it would go in 2. So 2 times 9 would get 18. So subtract this, I would have here, this would be 2. And therefore, to write this as a mixed fraction, I would say that 20 divided by 9 would be equals to, I would have here, this would be 2 whole number, 2 all over 9. And therefore, this would be my mixed fraction. Now, let's have one more example. If I have 17 divided by 6, this as a mixed fraction, I would have 17 divided by 6. So 17 divided by 6, I would have 2. And then 2 times this, I would have 12. So out of that, if I subtract here, I would have here 5. Having got 5, I know that to write this, I'm going to start with, this is going to be 17 all over 6, which would be equals to 2 whole number, 5 all over 6. And this would be my answer. Now, having reviewed that, let's try to convert mixed fractions into improper fractions. So if I have my first example as 3, 1 out of 2, this is a mixed fraction. So this should be equals to, I would have here, this would be, so what you do here is multiply the denominator of the fraction. For example, I'm having this 2, and therefore, so that denominator times, let's say the whole number plus let's say plus the numerator divided by the denominator, and therefore this would be equals to the denominator 2 times the whole number, which is 3, plus the numerator, which is 1, all over the denominator, which is 2. And therefore here I would have something that would be 6 plus 1 all over 2, and this would be equals to 7 all over 2, and therefore this is our improper fraction. Now let's try another example. If I have 7, or number 3 out of 4 would be equals to, now I would have here that this would be 4 times 7 plus 3 all over 4, and therefore this would be equals to, this would be 28 plus 3 all over 4, and therefore this would be equals to 31 all over 4, and therefore this is my improper fraction. Let's try another example. If I have 8, 7 all over 8, this would be equals to 8 times 8 plus 7 all over 8, and therefore this would be equals to 64 plus 7 all over 8, and therefore this would be equals to, this would be 71 all over 8. Now if you have 5 whole number, 3 out of 4, this would be equals to 4 times 5 plus 3 all over 4, and therefore this would be equals to 20 plus 3 all over 4. So this would be 23 all over 4. Now let's try one more example, that if I have 6, 3, 4 out of 5, this would be equals to 6 times 5 plus 4 all over 5, and so this would be equals to 30 plus 4 all over 5. So this would be 34 all over 5. So this is it for this video. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and share. See you next time.